Night. This is a blanket. Clink. This is just a blanket. There's no kids. This thin thing.
It's getting you warm, ain't it? Hey y'all.
Hey y'all, it's Mish.
You already know the deal, it's Queen.
And you are live with
The Raw.
And today we got story time.
Stories to tell.
Man. Okay, do you want to go first?
Okay, cool. So as y'all know, I'm from Georgia. We're from Georgia. And I went to school in New York. Pardon?
Kind of.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Sorry.
You don't claim Georgia?
When people ask me, I'm always like, it depends.
What do you say?
I'm from Congo. I've passed through Connecticut and Georgia.
So you're passing through Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, now I'm there, but yeah. I always struggle. I never just, people ask me where I'm from, I never just say Georgia. I'm always like, oh, well.
I say I was born in Ghana, raised in Georgia, but that doesn't matter. It's like the Ghana piece doesn't even relate to this story, so it's fine. Okay, so so I came up to school in New York, went to Columbia University, and the culture in New York is just very different from the culture in Georgia. And the people are very different from the people in Georgia. So some of the things that you'll see in New York is like people are basically running when they walk. Like they just move so quickly. It's always a performance on the subway, on the bus, right? Like you experienced it.
No, I didn't ride the bus. I flew private, but
yeah, so it's always some type of performance or some type of excuse me, and somebody says like whatever story that they have before they go around with like a cup for you to give away. So me and my friends, we were going out one night. We were supposed to, I think we were going to a party or something like that, I don't know. And this lady runs up to us and she's so frantic and she's like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but like I just really need some help. And so we're like, oh, what's going on? And she's like, my daughter just fell down the stairs and she hit her head and we need to take her to the hospital immediately. And she's like, I recently just came out of the hospital because I've been sick for a while. Mind you, this lady has like a wristband from the hospital on, and so she shows us and she's like, and like I can't take her to the hospital by ourselves, I don't have any money on me, da da da. Gives this long extensive story, right?
That's how you know her daughter wasn't hurt.
Right. So she
spent 30 minutes just telling the story.
And I'm just like, and mind you, it's my freshman year. Like I am like naive, doe-eyed.
Cash out your $300.
If I could have given her the last cent that I had, I would have, because I'm just like, and then it's like the piece of the kid, right? And so it's like your kid fell down these steps. Mind you, the steps are concrete, and busted her head. So I'm just like, oh my God. She's like, if there's anything that you guys can give me, like I'll really appreciate it. And so, you know, I don't got nothing but like a 20.
That was your cover for the night.
I was like, girl, it really, I don't got nothing but a 20 in my hand. And so I'm just like, but like, I was just moved to give. I don't know, like something about those Southern girls, Southerners in general are just kind-hearted. And so I was like, yeah, like, you know, here you go. I'm with a group of 5 people, and you know, like domino effect. When one person gives, like, hey, when I tell you our group lost about $100+, mind you, college students, we're not working. Like we probably gave that girl like $100+. And you know, I felt really good about myself when I was leaving. I was like, yeah, you know, we did this really great thing for this lady. Tell me why not even 5 minutes later, like, you know, when you get your money, if it's an emergency, you got the money, you're gonna go, you're gonna run.
You saw her doing the same performance for another group.
Girl,
this was an Emmy-winning actress. The Golden Globe Awards.
The tears were showing, everything. And like,
y'all came out the club and this woman was was telling the same.
No, I was so shocked. Not even 10 minutes. Like, first of all, 10 minutes later, you're still there. Like, what about your daughter that just fell down the stairs?
Yo, she has no kids.
I'm just like, she has no kids. She has no kids. She has all the money in the world, clearly, because that performance.
She's living in a high rise.
I'm confused.
Manhattan.
I'm very confused.
Thank you for paying her bills.
No, but I was so mad that I really just ran up on the lady, and like when she saw me coming, because I saw her doing it to another couple, and I was just like, nah, like she got my money, she not gonna get everybody else's money. So I started walking towards her, and as soon as she saw me walking towards her, she like ran off and ran away. But then I talked to the couple, and I was like, y'all don't listen to her. She just finessed me and my group of friends out $100+. So like,
you're spreading the gospel.
Listen, I was like,
stop the scam.
Fool me once, you're not gonna fool nobody else. Oh my God. I remember calling my brother that same night and telling him, and as soon as I got to the part where I was like, I only had a 20, he was like, I know you didn't give it to her. And he was like, why would you? And I was like, and then I got mad at him for telling me that I was dumb for giving it to her, because I was like, how can I possibly be the only naive person in the situation and then get the
now your
blind
friends
and the blind leading the blind?
Now your friends blaming you because not their last 20.
Oh my God, I was
went
sick.
there too.
Friends, I'm sorry for that moment.
Oh
Sick,
my
sick,
gosh.
sick. But New York has a whole bunch of con artists. Take it with a grain of salt. If you're led to give from your heart, that's fine. But that was a really real lesson that I learned very early in my 4 years of being here.
That's sweet. That is hilarious.
I can't do. I can't wait for this story that you have though.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Cause I haven't heard it before.
Weirdo. I'm so shocked you haven't heard this because this changed my outlook on trust. This changed my outlook on kids.
Mm-hmm.
This changed my outlook on just people in general. Like when was this? Elementary school.
It was in elementary school?
Elementary school was the cause of my trust issues and my trust issues with hair. So
child, let's get into it.
Basically, what happened was I was in middle school, and so just to paint the picture, I wasn't the most athletic. I was a bit on the
DKM, sis, DKM.
I was a bit of what you call it wasn't slim thick, it was just thick. Extremely thick. Just thick. Very thick.
Yikes.
And so there was actually a point where my dad put me on this like cut like everything that wasn't water and vegetables out of like our diets. But I was like really, really, really hefty. And so but I still was very like social, like I want to be involved, Anyways, like Fridays at school, I went to, this is Lafayette Elementary in Shelton, Connecticut. We would have like kickball tournaments, and usually I wouldn't participate because it's like, that was in my area, like I'm a big girl. I just stuck to it. I would just go swing on the swings by myself. But like one day, for some reason, I was just like, I'm gonna play kickball today and I'm gonna do it. And something was telling me like, this is not your space.
You go, girl.
But I felt like I still go. And to this day, I should have listened to that space, that voice that said, that's not your space. Stay in your lane. But I went against that voice. So I go and like, nobody's picking me. Like, how they had the two pickers, like, picking people.
I always used to hate that.
Nobody would pick me. And it's just like, man, like, I already know I'm big. And I was just sitting there like, man, like, somebody please. Anybody. Please. So, as you expected, I'm literally the last pick onto a team. And so I'm already feeling like self-conscious, whatever. I'm just like, okay, you know what? But I'm here. So I'm like, okay, the fact that I'm here, I have to make a statement. Like, I have to do really good when my turn comes so that the other team that didn't pick me can feel bad about not picking me. And I'm just like, I was like super competitive. And so even then I was like, okay, I have to make a point right here, right now. And so I go up to kick, and I'm thinking in my head, like, this has got to be one of those kicks where I get like a home run, like, let's go. And so, you know, they roll the little ball, I'm up to kick, and I kick it with all my might. Man, the ball goes so far, I take off, right? And so I'm running first base, I'm running second base, and like, in my mind, like, at that moment, I'm thinking, like, everyone's like shocked that, like, I'm killing it. But not one soul moved. Everybody was like this. And I'm thinking, by the time I hit third base, I'm just like, yo, like, nobody, you know, people would usually like cheer, like, yes, home run. Nobody is moving. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? Dog, I look at, like, my team, home base, my ponytail was red. My entire ponytail was no longer on my head.
No, that's why you had to move to Georgia, okay? That's why you had to transfer school.
Everyone was like, she's losing her hair. People were like so confused.
They've never seen it before.
Yo, I don't even, from that day on, I do not wear a wig if it's not sewn down.
Oh my God,
I do not wear a ponytail if it's not sewn down. I won't do anything if it's not sewn down.
That's literally such a scarring moment.
I literally took the ponytail, went and called my dad. My dad had to pick me up from school that day. I went home. I missed the next like 2 days of school. I came back and I had a different hairstyle. It was short because I wanted to erase that day from my mind. Do you think I ever played kickball again? No. I never played kickball again. I was just like, wow, why? And people would like literally look at me differently, like.
No.
And it was like it was a very white city, a very white school. So people were like, she is troubled. Like, so she's attaching hair to her head. That's so weird. That's so weird.
Oh my God.
And so yeah, from that day on, I was like, if it's not sewn on, it's not going on.
I don't want it, honey.
I'm gonna do the way you can take on whatever. It's either my hair, some braids, it's sewn down. Security is my number one priority.
Period.
Because of that.
Woo! That was a story. Listen, because like with embarrassing stories, like traumatic ones like that, I buried them deep in my head. Like I literally, like if you ask me what's the most embarrassing thing that happened to me, I'll sit there for the next 2 hours really trying to think about traumatic experience. Cause like it's just like so like cringe. Like no, I was praying. I was like, as you're telling them, like no, she wasn't ready.
No, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
It was like, I have pictures. I feel like you've seen the pictures, like me and my brother. My mom has dropped us off at school. I had the hair like slick back, and my hair was like slick back like this, and there was the curly ponytail attached. It was that ponytail.
But how long was your ponytail underneath? Like how long was your hair?
Oh, I would like just put it on like in the morning and take it off at night. It was one of those that
no, like your actual hair, because you know when you slick it, you put your hair into a ponytail.
Oh, back in the day, I ain't really had hair like that, so it looked
little knob on top.
So I literally took the ponytail, put it on my head, and I was like, really
running. You shouldn't be running like that with that ponytail on your head.
What I remember most vividly was just like, for everybody else, like when that moment had happened for everyone else, people would be like cheering, like go, and like everyone was frozen. I'm just like,
what's going on?
What the heck? Like, I'm making a home run. Whole time, my whole ponytail,
and they back over there.
Home
girl,
base.
that is really one of my fears. Also, like when I'm running track, I don't wear no wigs, nothing like that, because there's been too many instances where somebody's wig was left on the track. Like I'm gonna find a video, see if I can insert it right there. Or like somebody was jumping and their wig flew off. Like major things like that. Like same thing with security. Like if I'm not doing anything activity, like I'm fine. But like otherwise, braids are my go-to. Like I haven't done a sew-in in a long time, like really just like braids or like a slick do, but no child.
And now you, all them years you know me, have I ever put anything that
You
wasn't?
haven't.
Nope.
Dang, the way that your childhood can really affect your future
Your
decisions,
whole
y'all.
life.
Your whole
Your
entire
life.
Wow.
Yeah, this is probably the third time I've told that story. I told it to Squad and like literally Wintel like till this day cries every time she thinks about that story. We were dying because everybody can see the like
Yes.
the terror is still in me. Like when I play sports these days, I'm just like, are they looking at me different? Are they judging me? Like, is my hair in place? Like, is this gonna like?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Bruh. Wow. I want to know what embarrassing stories or funny stories y'all have though.
Yes, let
Definitely
us know.
share it with us because I'll be so entertained. Like, you just put yourself in the story, you're just like, dang, like, how could that happen? You know, when you're like watching TV or you're watching something and you can see the bad that's about to come, but like the main character, you're like, stop, no, don't
do it.
I feel like that's what I am when like I hear people's like stories. Like as you were telling me the story, I was like, no,
Please.
no way. Did you check the ponytail?
Oh, Angie was gonna give that 20. So like, a queen never used critical thinking skills ever. She was never a critical thinker.
Okay, sorry that I have a big heart and I'm so giving.
Yeah, in the hoods of Chicago.
Okay. You have to stop. You have to stop.
Woo.
Yeah, but I definitely think that we'll have more stories to share and tell with you guys in time. But we just wanted to, you know, brighten up the mood by telling a couple stories and lessons that we've learned through past experiences. So let us hear your stories. And as always, thank you for joining us. And until next time on
The Raw.
Peace, y'all.